Well, it's been a week for you, but it's been about 2 minutes for us.
Coleslaw.
Facades.
I have never tried coleslaw because I'm pretty sure it has mayonnaise.
I've also never tried it. It looks fucking disgusting. I don't know why so many...
Yeah.
I don't know why it's like a default. Like, there are some places that will just serve it as the default, like, side with something. I remember, I think like my primary school cafeteria would serve it with stuff, and I'm like, why? Who actually likes it?
I have also never tried spaghetti.
Clearly.
I think we're going deep enough.
Nah. I gotta love how, like, they're like, oh, the needle has been discovered. So, what? They dug all these tunnels and, like, put the stairs and ladders here and then figured out, like, that it was down here? Or did they have a suspicion? They just found the exact location? I want answers, damn it.
God. Okay, I like how
There it is.
Yay.
Stupid fucking running joke.
I love it. Does it started with a lamp and ended with a doorknob, like, come from anywhere? Because I've seen that in reference to, like, the Mother series.
Huh.
But anyway, what the hell? Oh, yeah. So there's been a running trend of these videos, just me telling stupid dream stories.
God, I forgot about the hot spring in a box.
Nice. This one's pretty short, but I do vaguely remember having a dream the other day about, like... What the fuck was it? There was, like, some treasure hunt that, like, pinpointed, like, a specific location that was just somewhere in the Arctic Ocean, and it turned out that it was Okay, sure. But yeah, it turned out that it wasn't pointing out a treasure. It was just a Horcrux.
Oh, good.
And they had to get Dobby to fucking swim down to the bottom of the ocean to get it.
Good.
I don't know how, he like almost died. It was a little stupid.
So I'm gonna use freeze on this. Yeah, because it looks so different from behind. Don't fucking paralyze Duster.
I'm definitely not a fan of when games feel the need to put, like, a bunch of difficult enemies before the final boss without,
Yeah.
like...
Well, these aren't so bad.
Heal.
I got a free heal, but it was a one-time. I'm assuming you're
Yeah.
still paralyzed. Oh no, you seem fine. Okay.
You said there's one other new enemy here?
Yep. Oop.
I do like how Cave of the Pasty this place is. It's
Yes.
not the same location, but this is just what the center of the Earth looks like, I guess.
Mm-hmm. These things are kind of just pieces of cake.
Piece of cake.
Pizza cake.
Starman Deluxe.
Not quite.
I don't know why...
And there you go, the last
this
backspray of the
thing-
game. Isn't it impressive?
Yes. This thing looks like it would be in the DOR tile set.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's the way it's shaded.
Yeah. Or, like, specifically the Minish Cap caves.
Right. Not liking the slight amount of lag I was getting there. Oh boy, a level up. We gonna get a fucking PSI ability?
Gotta get PK ground.
Not getting PK ground.
Hmm?
So I'm not getting PK ground. I don't like that much. Good. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Flint got past all these, just gonna point that out.
Yup. You couldn't run, come on.
Something swamp dungeon.
Yes. Oh shit.
He's dead. People don't lose their hats unless they're dead.
He's dead. Oh no, he's dead. You won't believe how dead he is. Look at him right there.
Look, he's dead.
Dead. People don't talk unless they're dead.
It's really weird that they just decide to spell it out right here, because, like...
I like it. Like, this...
I feel like most people would have probably
figured that out. Oh, no.
No?
No, not that, sorry. I just realized that somehow, like, there was, like, a bit of drink still left in the cup, and it's, like, leaking out the bottom, and I think it's gone off the edge of my desk and might have gone onto some cables. Ugh.
Oh.
I'll have to look into that.
You just don't... You're not careful
afterwards.
enough.
Fuck out of here. I want to quickly...
I love that. It's just, here's the point where if you didn't figure it out on your own, this is like a big, like, da-da moment, and it's like, oh shit, drink spilling. Okay, hold on, I gotta take that.
I feel like a lot of writers would have, like, put it off until the very, very, very end, like, literally, like, lost moment. And then here, like, to me, like, I like how jarring it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've mostly cleaned that up. I don't think I'll actually need this, but...
So it's the Ultra Hammer, got it.
I don't even know if it's good. Yeah, okay. Sure enough.
But does this area have a, like, 1 out of 128 random
I actually think I'm just
drop
going to keep the
enemy
mystical stick. It's only an extra 10%.
Does the stick give you any benefits?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like IQ and speed and a little bit of HP. Alright.
But yeah, the Klaus thing was one of the first things I learned about this game, unfortunately.
Ah, that's a shame.
And then after... I
don't really care about getting spoiled, but...
after actually seeing, any of the stuff in the game after the beginning, where you see the Masked Man and stuff, it's like... It's pretty obvious, I think, and it's like, it's hard for me to say because I knew ahead of time, but, like, they don't really try hard to hide it.
I like how the fight just starts immediately after that. Like, Lucas is so fucking mad that he's like... Yeah. I probably should have healed before this. In fact, I think I will. I'm sorry.
Good.
Well, hang on, let me get back up there first, make sure I don't run into the enemies.
But the real twist is that it actually turns out that Porky was Hinawa the whole time.
Oh no. Okay, let's see. Yeah, quite a bit of healing for you, quite a bit of healing for you, quite a bit of healing for you, a little bit for you. PP wise, I mean, you could have something. Yeah. Okay. Actually, would it be... Can I use Life Up Omega? Yeah, I think that was the best course of action. And then I can just feed a couple of, when else am I going to use these? Where are they, anyway? Yep. And then, do we have one that heals 20? That was 40, that's not what I want. That's 50. That's even more overkill. Okay, I'll just wait until I use a bit more with Lucas then. Let's go.
One other thing to point out and spoil the mood is when Brawl was in development and everybody was making their own fake rosters and stuff. I made one, like, there was the weird point where Lucas got announced, and it's like, until now, a character named Ness has been in the Smash series, and people were like, oh shit, Ness got cut.
That, yeah.
And so like when I was making my fake roster, I'm like, well, what if we have Lucas and the Masked Man? Because I actually knew vaguely about that, and so I put my roster, like, I had it listed out with the new characters, and I wrote like Masked Man / Klaus, and the fucking post got deleted for spoilers.
Oh my god. Good shit. Alright, it looks like Ice is best against you. It's just fine by me because I have Frieza Mega. I can't use anything else because you're a high-level JRPG boss. You're immune to shit. Let's try lowering your offense. You're pretty strong, so I'm prioritizing that. Does he start with a shield? I don't know. Can't hurt to try to get rid of it. Yep. Okay. Good. He did something. Oh no!
It is still so weird to me that this is a fucking boss in Brawl.
Yeah.
Like, almost every other series, it's like, the level has to be, like, the first area of the game, and it's like, all this super early game shit, so that you can recognize it even if you've only played the game for 10 minutes or just, like, seen a commercial of it. But Mother 3, let's just pull...
So random.
Like, Newport City, the giant statue, the fucking spider mech. Like,
yep.
Not only is it,
yeah,
not that well known of a game and didn't get localized anywhere, but it's endgame shit.
Right. Okay, I think I'm gonna continue doing assistive stuff with you, so you can do defense up at Mega.
And then, of course, there's the, Xenoblade spoilers that made their way into fucking Smash Run.
Right. Hope this won't affect your accuracy with the bomb.
And Shulk's Final Smash and Ultimate.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks. If I, wanted to play through that whole game, I now know a major spoiler for it.
Right. Okay, not bad. What did Porky do?
What'd the dog do?
I guess this is supposed to be reminiscent of Gygas's inexplicable attacks. Oh, the guide even calls him inexplicable attacks. Good. Alright. Let's see. On the defense up again, just can never be too careful with that. I guess. Yeah, Frieza Omega again. You can... you can Scary Mask again. And then, do I have any bombs with you? Yep. Decent damage. Okay, I'm liking that he's doing, like, no damage to me. That's good. Defense up again. I think I'm gonna go for offense up now. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, you just went quiet for a bit. And rightfully so.
Considering the circumstances.
Okay.
I think I always misquote that. It was thinking about the circumstances, right?
Yeah.
Considering sounds funnier.
Sniff. Good. Well, there's Duster's shield gone.
Yeah, why does he have Magypsy horns?
What are you talking about?
Like,
oh, like
it sounded like his attack sound.
I don't know. Yes? Oh, right, the dialogue. Well, you're pretty fucking old and immortal, so...
Even if you defeat me, you
still won't beat me. Yep.
Beware the flood.
Fucking bellow. A PSI counter device. That's not good. Is a counter will a shield work? Like will shield snatcher work? Kumatora can heal herself. Hi, I'm actual strong bad. Well, I have to get rid of it somehow, so... You heal yourself. You use that, and you use shield snatcher. Hopefully that'll work. Okay. Oh no, not something of some sort. God.
Yeah, I have very little to add to this.
Yeah, it's kind of just a typical late game boss in this game. Buff stats, debuff stats on the enemy. Try to deal big damage. I think I can do one more offense up. You can go back to freeze. And then you can have my big gay dance. Oh wait, no, you were doing a tickle stick.
This is a pretty straightforward fight, though, right?
Yep.
Like it's.
Yeah, it is. At least for the first part.
I didn't realize there was a second part.
It kind of. The fight's basically over at that point.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that's what you meant.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, what to do with them? Oh, really? That sucks. That was a waste of a turn. Do you have a... You do not have a secret herb, that's... Oh, you do. Okay.
What kind of fish is fish?
What?
I wanted to not elaborate to see if you knew what I meant, but you know, like if you have like fish sticks or fish and chips, what kind of fish is that?
Oh, it's cod.
Okay.
What?
It consistently or like?
Yeah, that's the first fish, at least in terms of food. Yes. I'm interested in the concept of like characters that have, you know, done something so much or are like so old or something that there's just aspects of themselves that they have completely forgotten and have like no way of checking. I don't know. That's kind of highly specific, but I find stuff like that interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Joel's out shopping. He just sent me a picture. He sent me something and said, "I found your worst enemy." I had no idea what to expect.
Is it wholesome bread?
No, but it was a bunch of boxes of pepperoni.
Oh, okay.
See, the problem is cold pepperoni is good.
Okay. I don't remember where my save state was, because I've lived for so long. Okay, no.
Oh God.
We gotta pop at least one. Let's do a PK Lover Mega. It's gonna use all my fucking PP, so this might be a bad idea, but fuck it. No, the fucking no.
All right. Bullshit.
Yeah, I'm reloading that. That was horse shit.
A little bit.
Fine. Put the shield back up. Since it's gonna fucking go away, apparently. Wait, you didn't even do it this time. I didn't realize you could reinforce the shields. What are you gonna say now?
Something about Toyariki.
Probably. God.
Dude, why are you immortal, though? Like, there has to be a reason.
There's a, Also, is the thing on the front of the mech supposed to look like it has a face with a mustache? I've never been 100% sure, because it looks like it has teeth in the middle. I definitely see that.
Yeah, I see them as... I'm seeing them as, like, pincers.
Okay, yeah, I could see that, too. What was I doing? Something gay, probably.
So wait, if this thing looks like a spider and he's Porky, so is this Spider Pig?
Oh my god. Of course you use the fucking PSI counter device as soon as I decide to use side attacks, you fucking asshole.
Toast!
There you go.
Okay. Sorry, I was scrolling through Facebook and I just saw a rhino giving birth. Didn't expect to see that and didn't particularly want to either.
I can imagine. Good. Alright, yeah, you need shield snatcher.
Oh no, he shit out like pieces of American cheese.
Then Ridley was dead. Oh, that's a nice amount of damage.
Thank you so much.
I've also seen people talk about like Porky sees sort of Ness in Lucas, and that's why he's like fucking with him. I don't know if I necessarily. Yeah, I could see that, but.
Does the Friends Yo-Yo do anything?
I have no idea.
Does it let you use it?
I guess. Let's try it. You the one with the good? No. With the good? Big? I like cake. Man. Well, I'm gonna be reloading this anyway, probably. Yeah, that's fine. I just want to see what Frenzy does.
Okay.
He applauded. Okay. Well, I mean, something seemed like it was happening, but... Yeah, I'm gonna heal everyone instead. Oh, it wouldn't let me pick it.
The yo-yo made him, like, flenf.
That's annoying. It wouldn't let me pick it.
Pick what?
Like, a higher healing, even though I know I'm gonna have the PP for it. Like, let me fail it if I don't get the PP back. Come on. Okay. And then, yeah. Magic Key.
Favorite pizza?
Wait, did I pick PSI Freeze again?
He shot out a bunch of cheese before dying. Then he was dead. Ridley was dead.
That's fine. Honestly. Oh, wait, no. Apparently I attacked. Okay, sorry. Last time I... Oh, of course, because I can't heal everyone. Okay, so I'm fucked this turn. I have to guard or something, or just, like, heal with items. That's annoying. I think everybody should be able to do that, but... Grilled Chichin. Grillin' Chillins. Oh man, why do you have all the, like, the best ones here? Hang on. Okay, Lucas, you heal Boney. Kumatora, you heal yourself, that's fine. You heal yourself, and then, yeah, but Boney and, yeah, that's fine. The favorite pizza, not to be confused with the favorite Wizrobe. I think I made that joke when we received it.
Probably.
Yeah, PSI counter device, whatever. What did he do?
More cheese.
Oh my god. Eat the grilled chicken. Okay, can we get to some numbers? Ugh, I don't even know whose song this is.
It's mine. I made that abundantly clear.
I'll just keep going with states 7 and 8 over and over. Right, we need to save some of these healing items for later. I think we're probably going to be fine, but you have to shield snatcher. Continuing with the trend of enemies having stupid HP numbers, this Porky has 6,569 HP. Oh, I'm stupid. This is the second phase. I could have just let it go the other way, whatever. Okay, so he's sustained through... Well, actually, okay, no, never mind. He uses this to fight. I guess he can live forever anyway, somehow. Here we go, the only spirit representing Porky in Ultimate.
God, this thing is, like, kind of horrifying, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Why does it do that exactly?
That was a pretty bad decision there.
I wonder if you can 16-hit combo this thing. I imagine you probably can. Yup.
Like, this is the most fucked up thing in the game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He can't even die. God. I think Lucas, he said, like... God, I don't even know. He was just like... I think this is, like... what was it? He's like, well, Porky's gotten what he wanted. I guess that's fine then, huh? Or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Lucas is like, no, fuck Porky.
Well, hold on. You can still fuck around with it. So yeah, apparently Itoy in an interview said that canonically, after the heat death of the universe, this thing would still be safe and he would still be alive inside it.
Yep. That's not actually how the heat death of the universe works, but whatever. There's psychic powers in this series.
Like, I don't know why this thing is just fucking 100% invincible to everything. It just is.
Because Andonauts is a genius.
Why is Porky like immortal? I don't know. He just is. And then you die to a random enemy because your HP is shit. There's a very real chance of that happening.
I seriously thought there weren't any more enemies.
Like, why are there?
I don't know.
Let's eat the pizza. Or, no, I guess you want to say that, probably.
I think I already ate the pizza.
Oh, did you?
I thought it wasn't going to be down there. That's annoying. Come on. I want to see what's down that path.
Just cut it off at the pass.
For fuck's sake. Surely the game will heal me, right? I kind of suspect it won't, but it should. Because the final boss is a bit non-standard, but... Well, there's a save file. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't want to use any healing items when I figured there'd be somewhere to heal.
I didn't know there was a thing here.
I didn't know for sure. I didn't remember it, but I figured it.
But does this one have a chance of having an old guy in it?
Probably not. Oh no. Okay. Why is there still so much more? Well, here we are. Let's double check the battle memory one last time.
Not that you can do anything about it.
I know. I'm just gonna check the last... Oh, I'm just gonna check the last area. Why the fuck are there two different sprites for this? What the fuck?
Okay, then.
You can't get the back sprite for this, that's fine. This is automatic. Yep, I already checked all those. Okay, and I checked all the stuff in Chapter 7, so... Here we go.
Yeah, who wants to get real sad?
Mm-hmm. Wonder if, I guess Porky probably instructed the Masked Man to wait for us so we could fight. I wonder if Porky really did or didn't know that the Masked Man was Klaus.
I don't know.
So
I like to think
that I find kind of creepy.
Yeah. I like to think that he was actually debating, like, you know, do I want to pull this or not? There was, like, some amount of humanity stopping it, but maybe not.
I guess. Well, you got to use love once.
So, do you know how this works mechanically? Because I don't actually, but I, like, have a suspicion.
You just pass turns, I think, right?
Is it... I don't know if it's passing turns. I feel like the game specifically waits until you've used every, like, possible way of healing yourself.
I mean, the guide just says... Just play from your heart. Hint, defending partially stops your HP from scrolling.
Hmm. Jesus.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have put the fucking healing items on Lucas. Yeah, I'm doing that.
That didn't happen.
You can't blame me. Oh, fuck you. I don't need this fucking made you look.
How about the friend's yo-yo? That's an important one.
Yup.
The unequipped Gemini bracelet. But yeah, the only reason I said what I did is because really my only exposure to most of this game was from Vinny's playthrough, and it really kind of looked like it came down to the wire in that one. Like, he went through every healing item and used all the PP on, like, healing moves and just barely survived. So, like, I feel like if you go, like, the game has to allow you to beat this if you aren't equipped, so it probably, like, checks for, like, how many resources you have.
Yeah.
So giving yourself more healing items might actually just prolong the fight. I'm not sure.
Well, it doesn't matter then, does it? Alright.
Do you want to try to revive the party members?
Oh, I forgot I could do that. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just figured it would be worth showing off.
Okay.
Yeah, if you ever try to revive them, he just one-hits them immediately.
Makes sense. This song is so fucked up. So what? If you just take all your items off of Lucas and come in here and just guard, then the fight will end immediately? I don't believe it.
I mean, I have no idea.
Ugh.
Did you try just doing a standard physical attack?
Yeah, Lucas won't fight.
Okay.
I don't know if this is like... I'm not going to go fully comprehensive on this, but there is like a bunch of sort of unused and debug stuff in this game. Including like some weird fucked up like backgrounds and sprites for the final boss, including one that's just like a giant like...
Screaming face.
Screaming Klaus face, yeah. It's got like dead white eyes with no pupils and shit like that. It sounds like a creepypasta, but it's really in the game. You can access it with cheat codes if you want. If you're interested, look on like the cutting room floor or something, I guess.
Need to heal, or?
I'm prolonging it as much as I can.
Do the life needles automatically activate if you die?
I don't think so. But I gave all the mementos to Lucas, so...
You also gave him all the noodles, though, which I guess are kind of pointless.
I figured there would be a full heal, but maybe not. Because they fully heal you if you die.
Okay.
I figure this is just at certain turn numbers this stuff happens.
Maybe.
If anyone knows, I suppose feel free to let us know. Oh yeah, speaking of this sprite, there's a fun piece of trivia, which is when Smash Ultimate launched, the Spirit used, like, for the Masked Man, the Masked Man Spirit used not this sprite, but a fan edit of the sprite from DeviantArt, except the edit was like literally a single pixel. And this was basically discovered very quickly, and then I don't know how the fuck people who bought the game
I want to know why
who was pouring over this random sprite.
Well, I want to know why there was a fan edit that changed 1 pixel.
Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe they were just like, oh, it looks
different?
a little bit odd. Let me change this. I don't know. But I also want to know how Nintendo did that. I mean, it reminds me of when they grabbed like a fucking someone else's like Mario Bros. ROM for the Wii Virtual Console.
God.
But like, who the fuck was out here like, oh shit, I need a masked man sprite. Let me Google this, and then not go to the wiki or sprite as resource, but instead just go to this random fucking DeviantArt page. Like, who the fuck? And then also, who the fuck noticed this? Who the hell was poring over the spirits in Ultimate and was like, wait a minute, this fucking pixel is wrong. Unless nobody noticed it until after they changed it. I'm not sure. Yeah, here we get some bullshit with the fucking woman talking from beyond the grave. Women are always doing that. I don't know.
There is no explanation for that either. She's just...
Yeah, no, I guess... It could be like a psychic thing, maybe? Yeah, making the fight, like... like, killing the pacing by waiting for my HP to scroll up to make it easier. I probably don't need to do this, but...
Pull out this giant fucking burger in the middle of this.
Lucas and Klaus are having this tearful fight. Lucas is like, I'm not gonna fight you, Klaus!
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, vegan Steve.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh god, the lag. I'm not even speeding it up now. This is just from... Oh boy. Oh my god. I think I was right to split the segment because we're at 42 minutes, so...
Yeah. This is still gonna go on for a while, too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot about this part. Ugh. Also, I think the graphics are glitching out a little bit. I don't think it's supposed to reveal like a non-jittering version of the background when he uses PK Love. I'm not sure. I haven't played on Game Boy, obviously. Wish my healing items were at the bottom. Yeah, chicken. I'm cutting it a little bit close here, but I think I'm out of healing items anyway. I'll try a couple of life noodles, I guess, next time.
You wanna just try one now?
Eh.
I mean, if it's scrolling down to 0 and it doesn't work, then that could be bad.
True. Oh, yeah. That sucks.
Okay, I guess we're using Psy. If you can even survive this.
Well, I have a Memento, that's fine. Oh, okay. No.
Is it just one?
Nope. Come on. It can't go any faster. I don't want to, like, pause, even though I know that would speed it up, because I feel like that would be stupid.
That's fine.
They're just two brothers.
Is that going to be the episode title?
I thought about it, but I don't watch Rick and Morty, and it doesn't appeal to me, so I would feel weird naming a segment after it, but I wanted to acknowledge it anyway.
Fair enough. The last one could be Move Faster Pokey, but that was such a small part.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I just realized I could probably increase my defense as well.
I don't know how much that would matter. He pretty much kills you in one hit no matter what.
True. And he kills shields whenever he does shit, so I guess I'll just save it for healing. Yeah, mortal damage, yeah. It's one of those moments where the game's just kind of speaking for itself. There's nothing I can really add to it, but hopefully anybody that's watching along with me is enjoying. I think most of you have seen the game before, or at least all the people commenting seem to be like super experts giving me all this advice and stuff, which I've appreciated. It has genuinely helped me quite a bit. So thanks to everyone that did that. I believe Ruby, Yoshi, Ultima, and a few others. I can't remember who else have given me advice. If anyone's watching this that hadn't seen the game before, I hope this wasn't too shitty of a experience with us constantly talking over it and making fun of shit. There have been times where I've had nothing to say about this, but it's been a pretty good time overall. Even still, I'm glad I went through it. I've never actually finished the game before, as I mentioned. I always wanted to, so... Alright, I think I'm gonna heal next opportunity. Somehow we can. Are you still there? Oh no.
Hmm?
Sorry, I keep thinking that you've like disconnected because I'm like hearing like no background noise from you.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Should I be like?
You should be going like the whole time.
No, I'll just.
Terrible.
You're afraid when I do that.
A little bit. It's dangerous. It's interesting how the scrolling HP gimmick is actually like required here instead of just making things easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Look, it didn't go that high, and now it's scrolling back down. So I didn't save as much time as I could have if I waited for it. And so we wait. At least this background is less intensive than the one where it was, like, fucking jittering with, like, the waves. I'm also glad I can actually hold the button here to do this. Whereas if I was playing on a Game Boy or something, I'd just have to sit there and wait. So, out of the final bosses between this, the first game, and Earthbound, I think I do prefer the Earthbound one. I don't know, this one, it's weird. This one has, like, they're both kind of out of nowhere, but at least Klaus is set up, and Gygas is set up as well, but I don't know.
There's a lot of things to judge by. You know, this one's the biggest tearjerker.
Oh, definitely.
The Gygas one is just fucking horrifying, and
I've never found it that disturbing, but fair enough. It is weird, at least.
Yeah, that one's like, it's just such a tonal whiplash.
Oh yeah, this one is definitely built up to though. Like the game gets super dark and dreary towards the end. So this was at least like sort of less of a tonal whiplash.
And the whole thing with the all the characters kind of like praying together to save you, and then the reveal that like you put your name in for a reason and stuff. I always thought that was freaking cool.
Yeah, I like that. I will say this only because I know that it's not possible. It would be cool if we could somehow do something like that in BA3, but there's no way. Like, you input a file name, and that does come up in, like, the credits, I think. Like, the Zelda thing, when it says how many deaths you had and stuff. And I believe in 250 there is actually a function that grabs the file name, so you can do stuff like have the player name themselves by naming the file, and then it'll grab that. But yeah, there is no way to do that in 192, so
nope,
we can't. But it'll be cool. Don't know if I don't know if there would be anywhere that it would make sense to add that, but maybe. But yeah, we can't anyway. But which one do you think has Klaus in it? Which one do you think has Lucas? Is it just an optical illusion, or does the one on the left look like it has slightly darker hair?
I think they're the same.
This text is a little bit hard to read.
So I will point this out. You know the 3D fan-made like Mother 3 remake thing?
Oh yeah, that thing's cool. I should watch that again.
It starts out with the first few lines of text from this scene here, like to think that we could be blessed with 2 children at once, and people in the comments are like shit, why am I crying watching this? Oh right, it's this scene. And like it's one of those, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, honestly, that trailer is like, if you go into it just kind of like, you know, pretending that this was like a real thing that came up in a direct, like,
no, it would be incredible.
Yeah, like I don't even have an attachment to this game. If I saw that shit, I would have just broken down in tears. Like, oh my god, they did it! Like,
yeah. It doesn't even look super, like, fancy either. It's just kind of...
Yeah, it's Link's Awakening remake
It's Link's
style.
Awakening, yeah. And it still looks absolutely great. The game would still work very well like that. Oh wow, look how weak your attacks are now. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can talk about. I'm gonna save, like, upcoming video stuff for the credits, probably.
Yeah. I don't have much to say other than somebody's cutting onions.
Are you crying?
I mean, not fully, but it's like, you know, getting close.
It's weird for me. Like, I like this story. I think it's emotional. I'm not tearing up at all. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I knew exactly what to expect, and...
Yeah, I mean, I did too. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not saying anything about this scene or anything. Like, I think it's good. And then there'll be other times where I'll just, like, listen to a single song from a game, and I'll fucking break down crying. It's like... I'm very variable with that kind of thing, where sometimes it'll affect me way more over much less. Like, it'll take much less to move me way more, I guess. In some cases. I used to be able, like, there's a song near the end of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 called Don't Ever Forget that, like, that was just, like, an instant tearjerker button for me when I was, like, a teenager. I had to, like, actively avoid listening to it, even though I liked it, because it would just always make me cry. And then, of course, I would still listen to it sometimes anyway, but you know what I mean. So, I guess I could say this guy does actually have some stats, for some reason, even though, I mean, the offense comes up, the speed, I guess, the IQ, the PP is just 999, which I assume is just the highest it could be. He has a level, he's level 75.
Does the PP, like, regenerate every turn, or...?
I assume it's gotta. I don't think he runs out of PP.
Probably infinite HP, too. Well,
he actually has 2,500, but you can't damage him anyway, so...
You can, though. Like, I've seen him be attacked. That's why I was not sure why. Like, I think if you try enough, you eventually do hit him. It's just, you know, you do, like, 10 damage.
Oh, I see.
Actually, I wasn't fully paying attention to the text. You never got the dialogue of, like, Yeah, I thought you were supposed to fight him back, and then Hinawa says, like, stop fighting.
Stop fighting now.
Because that happened when Vinny fought. When
Huh.
did that.
I'm sorry, I knew that you're not supposed to actually be him, so I figured you just had to keep guarding.
Yeah.
Maybe if you haven't seen the fight done this way, then fair
enough. Oh boy!
Yep. I like the specificness of this line. I can imagine that.
Yeah, sort of. I don't know if this is, like, the intended, like, thing that they were trying to get across here, but I've seen people say that the reason he did that was because he probably didn't trust himself to, what?
I was gonna say I've seen some, like, discussion and debate about what this is exactly, but go on.
Yeah, I saw people say that he did that because he didn't trust himself to actually, like, fully keep his mind and didn't want to go back to being the robot again, and so he's like, I have to just end it now.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think that's a strong theory. I've also seen maybe he just, is realizing everything that he's done and is just racked with guilt, basically. Those are the two main theories I've seen. Flint looks fucking terrible. I'm sorry.
I've read that, I guess there was a line I missed earlier with, you. Is it Hinawa who says, you must be so exhausted?
I think I must have missed it too. Yeah, I think I remember that. She's like,
I remember
it's okay to stop and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that line and Flint saying, like, he was just hasty, you'll forgive your hasty brother. There's a lot of, like, people, like, there's a lot of, like, arguing. No, there's arguing over, like, whether or not those were bad translations. Like, I think they're fine. But, like, apparently some people, like, really hate them, and they're like, no, you ruined the scene. Like, it's not powerful enough. It's not, like, I don't know.
Huh. I guess people really get serious about this stuff when it's getting...
It's like, I don't know the original Japanese or, like, how easily it could be translated, but it feels like it works to me.
Yeah. This fucking dragon. I do wonder what it is that causes Lucas and Klaus to have the ability to use PK Love and pull the needles.
The plot.
I'm not gonna say no. You can look it up. What happens? I assume it's got to be some kind of but thou must. But
oh, do you not know?
No, I don't.
It says nothing can stop Lucas from pulling the final needle, and then he just does it anyway.
That's kind of cool.
And then everybody dies.
There's debate about that too. We'll get to it.
Yeah, I know.
I also wonder if it's an actual dragon or if it's just that's just what it's called, but it's just like a weird force of nature or something, because you never see it.
I thought that, like, there was a shot of the island of afar where you could, like, see something coming up for a couple frames. I'll have to keep an eye out. It's definitely not clear.
I know the islands are vaguely shaped like a dragon, but...
And then a furry octopus just climbs out of the ravine. What the hell was the deal with that castle anyway? Like,
it was just inhabited by the people that lived here before then, like these guys came. They presumably died out for some reason or another.
I love this part.
Yeah. It's like a comic reversal, you know. We started the game seeing them burning shit down and destroying stuff, and now the Earth is kind of destroying itself and taking the pig masks with it.
Okay, this thing looks like it's breathing, so...
Oh, I did not... I don't remember that. It's so formless, you can't even tell what the fuck you're looking at. That
Yeah, I know.
I never thought this was an actual dragon. I thought this was just, like, the Earth coming up and stuff.
This was the shot I was thinking of. I don't know if it moves. Nah, I don't think it does.
Let us know. Is that supposed to be the dragon? What do you think? Vote now on your phones.
Happy end. Yeah, that's a bit of an odd way to go out. It's just, whoever pulls the last needle or whatever, like, the dragon will listen to the heart of that person, and you gotta make sure that you do it so that the world isn't destroyed, and then this happens anyway. So it's like,
yeah, I guess we can talk about that. So I was under the impression that it would sort of take in as input the hearts of whoever pulled each of the needles. So it's basically taken in 4 parts of Lucas and 3 parts of, like...
I figured it was just the majority. But it could be, I guess. I think, like, I don't remember if it's outright stated or implied that, if the Masked Man does it, he has no soul, so it would just wipe everything from existence completely.
That's what I figured.
It's like it's trying to get rid of all the fucked up stuff, and it's just kind of like, I guess...
I've always saw this as, like, the world is being recreated, yeah? Like, it's destroyed so that it can be reborn, instead of outright just being gone or just being left alone. Ow. Which way you're walking? I'm gonna save state just because I don't remember, like...
I think you just find the same lines of dialogue in the same order, no matter where you wander. I don't know for sure, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Also,
Peachy Keen.
some of these I'm sure are
Chicken,
supposed to be
chicken, chicken.
specific characters, and
Probably.
it's hard to say, and it's also probably hard to
Difficult
say
to
due to the
translate.
fact, yeah, because you have no clue what the line
They
is
would
attached to.
they would have wanted to like include people's, you know, speech patterns and stuff, and had no real way of verifying for sure. Yes? Oh. Hello. Sure. So yeah, I mean, people are talking here. I figured this is either just the end screen is covering things, like in a meta sense, so that you don't see yourself, or it's just completely dark because the world is, like, brand new.
I'm picturing this as almost like, you know, souls floating in a void without bodies before they're reborn into like new bodies.
But there's footstep sounds, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
I always figured this was just the people in the new world and it's just really fucking dark or something. Okay, so they can see each other. It's just the player that can't see it. It must look like I'm fucking drunk as shit again. By again, I mean at all, because I've never been drunk, but...
But where's Rope Snake, though?
Remember the rope snake? So, like, they remember who they were and stuff. You know?
God, the oxygen machine.
Yeah! Best character. Quiet Life as a snake rope. It's true. It's August, but sure, thank you. Yay. Trip down. Trip down. Hit nose on ground.
Hit nose on ground.
The Mr. Satins would absolutely sound like Meatwad. I'm convinced of that.
Oh, woof. Okay, now.
You can't run. Okay, that's good to know.
Who are you running from?
Yeah!
Okay, but...
I don't know why it makes the pig moss noise, but...
Wait. Oh, wait, was that the safe capsule? That wasn't the doorknob.
Oh, right. Here we go.
The doorknob.
Yes!
It's so inconsequential.
The saga comes to a close. I got a new phone yesterday, and, like, I still have the old one. I'm still using it for some basic things. I don't want to put my new phone in my bed when I go to sleep because I'm worried about it, like, falling off or me, like, lying on it or something. So I'd still use my old phone for, like, I don't know, background noise when I sleep and stuff like that. And I also haven't, like, properly set up my messaging app on my new phone. I have it downloaded, but I haven't, like, gone into it. So I just got a message, and it was from my old phone. I'm like, man.
You should definitely use the new phone as an excuse to start getting into TikTok.
No, I already uninstalled it from the fucking default installation. That pissed me off so much. It would be one thing if they just downloaded, like, a shit ton of, like, popular messaging apps, but no, they haven't got Snapchat, they haven't got Instagram, they haven't got Twitter, not messaging, you know what I mean, social medias, they haven't got Instagram, they haven't got Twitter, they didn't have, like, the only ones they had were, like, Facebook, YouTube, and fucking TikTok. Why?
Man, this goes on for a while.
Mm-hmm. Trying to center it. Is that text bugging out, or is it supposed to be nothing? Well, there you go.
Bat. Bat. Bat.
I was worried for a second because I heard the title screen music, and I'm like, there are credits, right? Oh boy. Well, as usual with these LPs, I always get to the last episode, and I'm like, oh, well, I don't know what I can say that I haven't already said.
Yeah.
So, I will acknowledge it, but not actually say it directly. And maybe I'll never say it again. Because I don't need to keep doing that.
Oh, it wasn't fluid, it was fuel.
Yeah, what? Did you think his name was Fluid?
In the last video, I said it was.
Oh, I see. Good.
I'm like, Fluid is a terrible fucking name.
I was so confused. Alright, anyway. So yeah, the plan, like, I started, just to get, like, explain here, so I started doing the LPs with Josh in, like, mid-2020. We just kind of did Banjo because I was going to do it anyway, and I'm like, let's record it. Then I was like, well, I guess this is a thing now, what else should we do? And I'm like, I've always wanted to go through Mitch, so I did that. We did Mario 64, because I'm like, let's do another platform. I haven't done Mario 64, that'll be a good one to go through, similar to Banjo, where it's like a game you know inside and out, and I barely know anything about. And then, you know, partway through that, I had, like, the whole computer issues. And then when I came back, I didn't, like, I had my save file, but I was having trouble, like, getting it set up and everything. There was a video that got lost.
Who is Scamp and why are they... Okay.
Is that the... Oh, no, I was gonna say, it's not Nipple, is it? Good. But yeah, so, like, you know, come January 2021, I was like, I want to get back to videos, and Josh wanted to see me go through Earthbound, so I did. Yes, I like to do. So Josh had me go through Earthbound, and I recorded that. And then basically from the moment I did that, I'm like, I want to do the other two games. Even back then, I figured I'll probably do the first one as a stream, just because it's, you know, way simpler, and it did some cool stuff for what it was. The final boss was alright. Still was frustrating all the time, but I'm glad I went through it at least. And, you know, I wanted to do this one as well. I will also
mention I did play through a little bit of Earthbound Beginnings myself.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Kind of just ended up abandoning it. Like, I played it for a couple days. I think I got to, like, the zoo. It couldn't really hold my attention.
I highly doubt I will ever play that game ever again. Just because there's no reason for me to. It was not, like, it was an experience that I think was worth having just to say that I've done it, but... Yeah, not something that I found particularly thrilling to play. I thought that the item guy appeared one more time in, like, the final cave, and the only reason I thought that is because the guide said so, or, like, the wiki said so or something. Which...
Shimmy smiz.
Yes. I mean, that didn't really make much sense, because I figured, you know, that would be very unfitting. But...
Oh my god, skinhead, oh, he's a Nazi,
Anyway, so yeah, and then I was like, well, I want to do Mother 3, but I want to give it some time. Let me give it, like, a year. And, you know, it was a little over a year, just because of the other stuff I ended up doing. I didn't feel like... Oh, no, I remember. It's because it got to January of this year, and I hadn't done, Mother 1 yet, so I was like... That's why I, you know, did that in February, and then I'm like, well, let me start Mother 3 soon after this, so it's not ages before that.
Yes.
Started getting a fucking phone call because apparently I'm too loud. It's like I'm not interrupting the fucking credits for this shit. Not gonna complain about how I kind of hate living here, but I kind of hate living here. Right. So
what's the
yes,
green thing?
That's the.
Oh, is that the stink bug?
Yeah. So now that we're finally done with this game, future plans. I'm obviously partway through Kirby's Dream Land 2. I'm near the end of that, so that's probably just going to be another couple of videos. And then I am going to do Dreamland 3. That's going to just be on its own until I finish that game. And then I only want to do one game at a time, aside from the, like, you know, doing a Mario Kart video when new tracks come out, that's fine. I kind of only started doing 2 because I wanted to do Mario Kart for the anniversary, And then I didn't have to start doing another thing to replace it, but I did anyway, and it's been kind of a strain, especially with the other things we started. The last 2 weeks have been like kind of bad because we've had this to do, we've had Kirby, we've had Skyward Sword on Letters channel, which is probably going to end in like a few days. Josh
has been doing Hollow Knight.
Josh has been doing Hollow Knight. We started Wizard Kid. We had the
BA3 stuff.
Oh, there's the BA3 stuff. There's been the Multi-World. Thankfully, that just ended yesterday. So yeah, I'm wanting to take some stuff off of both of our plates here. So I'm still going to be doing 2 videos a week, but they're going to be probably shorter. And even when they're not, they're going to just be the same game. Like, you know, I'm going to do 2 videos a week of the same game instead of 1 each of 2 different games, if that, hopefully that makes sense. And I explained that well. Yes. I like all the different save frogs.
Car frog is best.
I like the ghost frog. But of course I do. So yeah, from here, continuing Dreamland 3, or Dreamland 2, doing Dreamland 3. After that, I have said what I'm gonna do. It's just Goemon, but I haven't played that game before, and Josh hasn't either, so it's gonna be the first game. Like, this was the first game where Josh didn't know it particularly well. Goemon is gonna be the first game we do where neither of us know basically anything about the game. I've just heard it's a good Zelda-like, and I've been in a Zelda mood recently, so why don't I play an actual Zelda game like Phantom Hourglass or something? I don't know, but I guess because I'm doing Breath of the Wild, I don't want to do, yeah. Anyway, the thing with that is, because neither of us are super familiar with it, I want to, like, I'm not this is going to sound stupid, but I'm not actually promising it, because what I'm going to do is what I usually do with new LPs, especially ones where we're not, you know, sure of how I'll find it. I'm going to record, like, a good few segments of it to get a feel for it and see if I actually want to continue. If I don't want to continue, it'll be uploaded as, like, a let's try. But if I do, then obviously it'll be, like, a full LP. So, you know, just so we don't have to end up committing to something that I don't necessarily want to actually finish.
Music, what are you doing?
I don't know. After that, I don't have any specific plans. I kind of alluded to this earlier. I kind of alluded to
I'm
this
getting
earlier.
a lot of chirps. I don't know if you're hearing them.
Oh, no, I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, doorknob.
It's just like a sour note. I like the doorknob.
Yeah, it's chirping really bad. It's fine. I'll deal with it.
Well, it can't be from the game. It's got to be from my mic somehow.
I guess it is.
So that was just the fucking, like, character roll. Now we get the actual credits.
Yes.
And pictures and stuff. Obviously, we don't have the Mr. Appearances in this game, so these are just scenes. But yeah.
Hopefully the chirps aren't in the recording.
I don't have any specific plans yet for after that. I have ideas for various random things I want to do. Which I'll see when I get to those. Some of those are stream ideas, some of those are like video ideas. They're not really LPs, but they're video ideas. And of course there's a bunch of LPs I want to do quote-unquote eventually, but I don't know. It kind of depends on a few different things. I don't like to have too many of the same sort of, or like similar games close to each other. That's why I explicitly waited a year to do Mother 3. Granted, I would have liked to space it out with Mother 1 a bit better, but yeah, that's generally the idea. Is I try to wait at least a year before doing a game that's like similar to a previous one. So like another good example would be like Mario 64. I waited like a year before I did Ape Escape, which was like another sort of, it's not really a collectathon, I don't know if you call it that, but it's a 3D platformer. Goemon is also a platformer, but I've been told it's more like a Zelda-like that just has some platforming, so obviously not everything's going to fit into like a neat little box, but I tried to basically just...
I've never seen anything of that game, like, other than, like, I think I saw, like, you know, a minute.
Yeah, I've seen like maybe 5 minutes of gameplay at the beginning.
It looked like... how I imagine most third-party N64 games, where it's like a little crusty, but hopefully it won't be bad.
Yeah, like I said, if we're not really clicking with it for whatever reason, it'll go up as a let's try and we'll move on to something else.
Okay.
But yeah, look forward to all that. Look forward to streams and other random bits and bobs we do here. Like, I guess what I should say is, like, you know, the Bikdip's Adventure LP. I want to do random one-offs like that. I have a few other ideas for stuff like that. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do another RPG for, like, you know, another year or so. I do know, like, which RPG I want to do next, if we're sort of treating it as, like, a pattern of, like, well, you know, I'll do this, then an RPG. I know what I'd like to do, but I'll keep that stum for now.
Stum?
Yes. Like, I already feel like I have failed by talking about going on, but...
Oh, no.
It kind of came about as a result of me explicitly asking people for, like, Zelda-like recommendations in the Banjo streams, so... the Banjo Oot streams, I should say. Just to clarify. There's a water.
Ooh, that's me.
And for the record, I do intend to try at least some of the other things that were recommended in that. I want to try Anodyne. I don't know if that's going to be on the channel necessarily, but just in terms of, like, you know, I didn't pop into that to find one recommendation and leave. Like, I like Zelda likes, so...
We end with a hoodoo.
Yay. I think I waffled it on long enough, and
yeah,
it's a good stopping point. I love this.
It is cool.
Nice bookends. Start with the weird, partially metallic logo, and now you get the fully natural one, now that everything's been resolved and healed. Basically, technology bad.
Yes. Black Mirror.
Huh. I don't think I've ever really paid attention to this song before.
We also talked over the credits medley. Do you know about that song?
I don't.
I forget exactly what it's called, but it plays the 8 melodies from the first game, and then the 8 melodies from Earthbound, and then the love theme from this game. And it's just it's kind of a nice blend.
Yeah.
I don't remember if there was anything more significant to it than that, but yeah, it's just trilogy's over. I think they, like, given, you know, the amount of development hell this one went through, where it went from the 64 DD to this.
I never knew just how much of that there actually was. Like, it was seriously working on that thing for multiple years as an N64 game, scrapped the whole thing, and basically only kept some of the basic concepts, started all the way from scratch again on GBA.
Yeah, it's like, given all that, you know, even if...
And then it released 2 years after the DS. Like,
even if Itoi wasn't, you know, done with his story or whatever, like, I can imagine at that point, it's like, no, we're done with these. These, like, every time we try to make one of these, it's fucking hell. Because...
And yet I've still seen people... I've seen random clickbait videos and shit. Not even... That's the thing, is it's easy to dismiss them if I call them clickbait. It's more, like, they're not even clickbait, and that's why it pisses me off. I've seen videos, it's like, oh, what's the state of the Mother series? I'm like, the state is nothing. The series is over.
Done.
Like, Itoi wanted to make some games, he made them. He did exactly what he wanted to do. You know, maybe not exactly the way he wanted to, but he made what he wanted to.
Fan games can happen, but the official ones are done.
Yeah. There is a Mother 4. It's called fucking Undertale. Go home. Anyway. I suppose that's that.
Very slow fade to white.
Indeed. So when you die, do you think it will fade to black or fade to white?
Crimson. There'll also be the Bikdip below.
Yes. Oh no, it's ruining the tone. Anyway,
Oh my god.
goodbye. See you for Goemon or whatever else.
Well,
Well, actually, for Kirby for a while. Never mind. That's alright.